Bonjour and welcome to this first behind the scenes interview. I am Chantal. I am a veteran fashion model who now specializes into fitting clothes, and I am passionate about body acceptance. As you know, it is so important to feel good in our body, spirit, but also our clothes. We carry them on almost 24/7. And although this is not what the society projects, I believe that clothes should serve you, us, and not the other way around. So this is what we learn to do here. This is a place where we talk about what to wear to complement your particular figure type, sizes, emotion, colors, laugh, and we share fit and style secrets. Today, my guest is a petite figure 8, super talented fashion designer and illustrator, Leydi Urbaez. She has many years of experience in the industry and currently works for a major fashion store. And don't miss out the bonus at the end of the interview. She has a treat for us. So I hope that you will join our conversation. Comments down below, share your thoughts, introduce yourself. I would love to get to know you, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bells. Okay, mes copines, ladies, you ready? Let's meet Leydi. On y va. On y va, on y va. Woo! On y va, let's go. The behind the scenes interview with Chantal. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Good French. Good evening. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so
me.
happy to have you. I heard that my crepe has to do with it, right?
It has a lot to do
A
with
lot
it.
to do with it.
But I'm also here because I want to be.
Oh, thank
So that's
you.
great, yeah.
All right. So let's get to know you and let's start with the basics. What's your name?
My name is Leydi Urbaez.
So where are you from now? I have to ask.
I'm Venezuelan and Dominican,
Ooh.
born in Venezuela. You know,
Nice.
child of immigrant parents.
Oh, the
Come
best.
to America.
Oui.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yes.
Yes.
Like most of us.
Yes. All right. So what do you do?
I am a designer for the company that you come and work for sometimes and design, you know, your models. I basically just do tops, and it's knit and woven tops for New York Company.
Oh, very impressive. And so now I also have to ask you, what did you do? What did you study to get to have such a great position in fashion?
Oh man. I mean, in my case, I've been doing this since I was a little kid. So I used to draw all over the house. My mom wanted to kill me. I drew on the walls. I drew on the table.
Ooh, until what age? What do you mean on the wall? That's a
Yeah,
big
when I was a
no-no.
little, yeah, big no-no. Oh gosh, yeah. But you know, my parents were like, she's artistic. So thankfully I had that. Yeah, no, I went to high school for fashion. High School of Fashion Industries, big up. It's a really cool school. And then I went to the Art Institute. And then like before I even graduated, I was already pattern making for a small pattern making company that like basically outsourced for a lot of big companies.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
so
pretty
cool.
impressive because I mean patterns are really complicated. I mean I looked at a pattern and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You gotta be good at math too.
Oh yeah, that's my first love, by the way. Like I love pattern making. If I could be a pattern maker, I probably would choose it before design. It's way cooler.
Oh, that's cool. But it's kind of like there's less. I feel like there is less and less pattern maker in companies.
Oh, 100%. Like companies don't even have pattern makers anymore.
Yeah,
they
they
outsource that stuff.
disappear. Yeah.
They're expensive. It's very hard to make like a good garment, you know?
So
It's
who
easy
does
to-
it? So
China.
Oh, okay. All right.
China and Korea and
Alright.
Bangladesh. Yeah. they
Oh.
do it
Oh,
most
wow.
of the time.
So now I'm gonna go a little deeper into who is Leydi as far as you as a person. So you've seen the 6 different figures that you could be. Which one would you say is the closest to you? And also, do you have any other particularities? about your body?
I am an H. I am the H. I am a boy figure. I'm a what they call sporty,
yeah.
Like you know, boyish kind of build, and I'm also petite on top of that. So it's kind of like a double whammy. But I mean, it helps out because I always look like I work out, and I don't. So.
I guess exactly. Now we definitely don't feel sorry for you at all. What you mean? It's true. I've seen you like yes. Like I'm like, ooh, what do you do next time?
And I'm like, no.
I have just natural muscles. They're just there. I just walk, you know, from my bed to my kitchen, and that just happens.
Yeah, it is true. I mean, something's gotta give.
Yeah. And would you say that you have some struggle area at all, or?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's hard having a boyish figure because you don't really have like hips to waist ratio. So a lot of times it's very like you have to play with your clothes. Like you know, you have to wear something that's short to show off your legs, and maybe something to kind of maybe help out with the shoulders because it could be a little bit more broad. And I also am not very busty, so you gotta do something a little bit sexy to kind of make you look more like a girl and less like a small boy leaving school. You know, like just going home.
I am a woman.
I'm a girl. Well, it's fine.
So you find that's nice though. You find ways, but basically, would you think that it actually helps to know what is your figure? Because then once you know that, you can work your strength and you know balance what you wanna change.
Of course, it's like we talked about this on the phone. It's kind of like there is no bad body. There is no body that like is unflattering. It's just you have to learn how to dress for you. You know, if you're wearing the wrong clothes, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't get it. I look hideous all the time. But it's because you're really just not dressing for you. You're dressing from what you see on TV or like in a magazine.
Yes.
And that doesn't always correlate.
Yes, I totally believe in that. Like we're supposed to fashion is supposed to serve us and not the other way around, which we try to do so often.
Exactly. And as a designer, it's such a hard thing because it's like they want us to design with a person in mind.
Yes.
Like,
oh my gosh, it's one of my questions.
Really?
Wait
Slow
now.
down.
No, you go ahead. Tell me.
No, they want you to design with this one person in mind. It's like, this is what she looks like. It's very interesting because we have to have sort of like a profile, a fake person that we are designing for. We name her, we give her a job, we give her a hobby.
Wow, I didn't know it was that detailed.
It gets a little deep, so that's why sometimes when we're seeing samples in the room and we're like, oh, she's cute or whatever, it almost becomes like a weird psychological thing. Like it's awkward.
And it's always a she.
It's always a she.
Yeah. It's always like, oh, she's cute. That's why.
And it usually it's like something that we've just created because if we have to really design for that person, and every company has their girl.
Exactly. Yeah. So it depends on which brands they have different girls, and also that's what also changed the fit.
Exactly.
We'll get to the fit part, but I think that this is something that's also really important to understand because I guess the same woman can go from one store to another and feel totally lost as far as size go, as far as like it's like, wait a second, on one brand I'm like, oh, I feel good, I must have lost weight, and the other brand you're like, what's going on?
What happened? Like if you walk into Zara, you're like, oh my gosh, I am a Sasquatch, I am horrible, I'm hideous. And then you go into like let's say a Banana Republic and you're like, oh my god, it looks like super like loose and nice, like it fits good. So
so it all depends. All right. And how would you describe your personal style? I've seen a lot of cool pictures, by the way, on your Instagram. I see the fashion, and also when I see you, I always have something to compliment.
Oh, thanks. I mean, again, it's knowing how to dress for your body, you know? And I don't know, I have a very simple style. I like to play around with pops of stuff and color, but like mostly just simple. I like patterns, I like goals.
Oh yeah, gold is like a timeless.
Yeah,
I think it's a timeless. Metal.
I definitely like timeless pieces. Like things that aren't necessarily so much about the fad and the trend, but more like things that I could wear like even from season to season, especially in New York. Like we have this much closet and like 40 different seasons. And it's like, how many clothes can I fit in there?
You gotta be selective.
You have to be super selective and figure out like what works for you and what can you bring from summer.
So that's interesting. So as a fashion designer though, like you don't really follow trends. Would you say you
don't?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I guess you get tired, like you get super tired of it because you have to constantly do research, look online, and it's kind of like I'm so tired of seeing these things.
Yeah, you just want to be
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually that's one of my questions. So how do you work around, like you figure you already started to tell us a little bit of like, like tips before wearing something shorter.
Yeah.
Can you go a little bit, like further, like more in detail, with a petite, like a petite figure.
Yikes.
No, it's you're beautiful. You pull it off every single day.
It's like but I usually just don't do very tight things because I know it could be like, it'll accentuate the things that you're not supposed to accentuate. If I do something tight, let's say I'm going to dinner somewhere very nice, like usually something shorter with like a lower deep neckline or something like that. But like I still am a lady, so I cover up like the arms and it just looks like super sexy and sweet.
Okay. So you will show more like in the
leg,
bottom, the leg,
and some of this to make it look like I'm longer.
Yes. And do you do heels, like, or you look all the time? Okay, so
I used to wear heels every day.
Oh wow!
But now I've stopped.
Yeah. No, heels are nice. I can see that. Like I can see the look because when again I looked at your Instagram because but I know that you're petite, so I knew it. But when I look at the pictures, I couldn't tell. You look long.
Deceive the
eye.
You gotta keep them wondering.
Nice.
Yes.
So short here, and then maybe you say something deep. I like deep things also.
Just to kind of help elongate the torso, because it's small, so you gotta work it. Yeah.
All right. When you design, do you have a particular woman in mind? Yeah. So you do, and now I know that she's in post, because that was my question. I thought that maybe there you have like a little freedom, but depending, you were saying on which company, basically she's that woman.
Yeah.
And is she only one woman? Because you will think that like you're selling to, like, it's not only one type. I mean, we have 6 figures. I determined 6 figures, and it's not. I know there is more. It's with nuances, with a lot of nuances.
Oh my gosh.
How can you put it off? Like,
there's so many levels to it. It's like, as a company as a whole, we have a certain aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the woman, but there's a look that we're going for.
For the look.
Yeah, there's a look. And it's usually the company, the look that they really hone into is where they sell the most. Our company, like, we sell mostly like in the South and like on the coast. So the city and the South, so it's kind of like airy, more colorful. Something that wouldn't really necessarily work for a company that sells most like in New York.
I see. Yeah,
because we do more blacks and like more boxy things and stuff like that. So it really changes that way. And also each company has different departments. When you go to the store, you're like, oh, this is all one company.
Yes, but that's what people mistake it.
Yeah, when you go inside and into depth, it's like there's a section that's more going out evening.
Yes.
And then there's a section that's more like to do, your regular errands and stuff like that. And then we have lounge, which is like...
That's great. So basically you can go like in one place and find a little bit all you like clothes for all you like. Yes,
it's pretty cool in that way. We can get accessories and all of those things are different departments, and each department has their woman.
Oh,
but like they all,
okay, yeah.
But they all like hang out. We're supposed to
They
make
hang
them
out,
hang out together. They're friends.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah. Some of them are only friends on the weekends. But some of them are friends for life.
Because some gotta work. They don't
Right.
have time to meet up like during the week.
They don't have time for brunch every day. So like it's different, but it's all one aesthetic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and then I have to say, because also I work for this company, I know everybody that works there, and I actually love like everything about this company, the style, the effort. There is so much work and effort put behind clothing, and I feel that you know, most people don't see, or we don't really talk about it. So, you know, hopefully today we start a conversation and we can talk about really, you know, what's going on for real in the fashion industry. The companies actually cares about women and serving
fit.
and serving women and fit.
I do have to say that about Nyko. The one place I've worked at that they have constant fittings.
Yeah.
Like we're almost every other day we're having a fit.
Yeah.
And it's like it's very important.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important because if it doesn't fit, then
no, but you wouldn't believe a lot of companies do not care. Like they put it on the dress form and they're like, oh, it looks beautiful on the dress form, and then that's it.
The dress form does not move.
It doesn't move.
That's the problem.
And she has no boot. Like she just has a lump. Like
exactly. And then she can't feel the fabric. If the fabric is itchy, she can't say anything.
Exactly.
So yeah, and that's how I feel like it's also sometimes it's not even related to price. Sometimes it does happen that you can spend a lot of money and it still doesn't fit, which is like the worst. And so what is the ultimate fit or fashion mistake that you see women of all figure do, and how to fix it?
I think the ultimate mistake is something that fits too tight.
Too tight?
Yeah. And it's like, guys, it's okay to go a size higher. Like sometimes you look smaller when you let something kind of like just flow on you. You know, it doesn't have to be a muumuu or anything like that. But like when you have something that's like too tight at the waist, like a seam that you know is just like not hitting in the right place, and it's like it just like it makes the clothes fit ill. Like, you know, it doesn't like look very good. So then that would be my only thing, really. Everything else you can kind of work with.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes also we kind of like stuck with the number, and we talked about that. Like, what do you mean in that store? Like, I'm a size like 4. There is no way. So even
you're like,
though
I'm getting in this store. I don't care what's happening.
And sometimes it's like, it's okay. You can go a size up. It might not even be you.
It's the company. Lots of times it is the company. People have different size ranges and different, like, it's almost like going to a restaurant, right? And you order the rice and beans. And then you're like, I love it how this restaurant makes it. And you go to another restaurant and they have the same rice and beans, but it tastes differently. It's like, it's the same thing. It's the same idea, but it's just everybody does it a little bit different. And don't worry if you're sick somewhere and a 4 at another. It's all
exactly. It's just about like making sure that it looks good on you and it fits, and you have ease.
And you feel good.
Yeah.
That's why we design, man. We want to make you feel good. We want you to put it on. When we're designing, we're like, oh, she'll love this.
Yes.
She'll wear this out to like her friend's bar mitzvah. Like, we think of this stuff. So just have fun with it.
That's right. It is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be restrictive or like it's not a punishment. It's sometimes you feel like it's a punishment. You are there, you're like feel uncomfortable, always like pull this thing up, and you're like, oh my gosh, like the worst day ever. What are your top 3 fashion secrets or hacks for all women?
Top 3 fashion hacks?
Yes.
Okay, 1 is alter your own stuff. Sometimes like you don't have to always go get things like, well then again that's kind of hard though. Like if you find something that you really like and you like this top, I really liked it and I hated the bottom part of it, so I cut it off, and then it's like, you know, you make things your own style and kind of give it your own like signature when you alter it yourself. I know it's too much.
Well,
I mean, I know, but
I will do the baby pin.
Yeah.
I like to fix things with a baby pin, but believe me, if I buy a top,
you're not gonna
I
cut
will
it.
think like I will cut it like this, like unless I'm ready to throw it away. But if I just bought it, just thinking I don't want to mess it up. Like you're a designer, you go like
right. I'm just like,
and the line is like straight.
Yeah.
Mike will be like, oh, I don't know.
You're right.
But like actually, no, but I believe in that though.
Yeah.
I definitely believe in that. You're right. Like often, sometimes you can buy something, especially if it's like a cheap, it's something
like
not
something,
expensive.
Yeah,
I love that. And then sometimes, for me, it's either too big over here, over there. I put a baby pin. I should maybe just put a few stitches or
but
something.
even a baby pin.
A baby pin works, right?
Anything. Or, just mixing stuff together, like mixing, layering, I think is so cool. And people are always really scared of layering because they try not to look bigger. But sometimes you look really awesome. Like, just layer it up and...
Oh, layering. Oh,
I think that's
cool.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
because I think definitely people think layering things
yeah,
like,
you're gonna be
getting
oh, sometimes
But do you layer, so then do you layer something short and something long? Like, how do you layer?
Oh, yeah.
Can everybody layer?
I mean, this is hard because it's like, I don't know, maybe I just know how to, I don't know, like, but I think
the sense.
Yeah, just I think that the key in the formula is to probably do something sequin like with something silky and layer it that way. So like if you said you have like a old sequin dress that you used to wear when you used to party around town, you can put that over like a nice silk flowy dress and it just kind of gives it like a very designer look sometimes with a little belt, or like you can do, I did something the other day that looked pretty cool. It's like a mesh shirt that I have that's really long, and I layered it with like a tulle skirt underneath. Ooh. And then a little bralette, and it kind of looked very like off the runway.
Oh, that's so nice.
It looked really cool. So like just layer, like don't be afraid to mix things up. Like
yeah, and then sometimes I feel also texture, because as you say, sequin and satin, even if they're the same color, or like mesh, was your mesh and your tulle skirt were the same color?
They were, it was black. Everything was black. But like mixing the textures, it looks so designer and so rich. Yeah. Just like it could be all the same color, everything black or everything white or everything red.
Monochrome is really big too, and it makes you also longer. Something about wearing the whole same color is like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it makes you look good.
That's good. Do you feel like me when you find an outfit that looks nice and trendy and comfy in the morning, that you will have a better day carrying that confidence and feeling like you have your armor on? So basically, do you feel like me, like, sometimes clothes are like just a little bit more than clothes, like it's it's your little boost in the morning.
100%. That's why, like, if you're going for an interview or something, wear something that you feel really good in, because it just changes your whole attitude. And I believe that. Like, there are some comfy pants that I have that I'm like, if I'm having a busy day, I'm wearing these.
Yes.
Because I know I'm gonna get everything done. I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna be able to move around. I'm not gonna feel bad. It's definitely a thing, and that's why we design. Like, that's when I design personal things. It's kind of like that's what I have in mind. I want the woman to feel like she can wear this with anything in the wardrobe. She can match it with whatever she wants.
Oh, those are the best pieces.
Yeah, those are the best pieces.
Yes,
timeless.
because I feel like you have to have some timeless mixed up with the trend.
Exactly.
So what is your go accessories and why?
My gold accessories?
You go. No, you gold. They're all gold.
Oh, they are.
You go to.
My gold, oh my gosh.
Sorry.
It's almost like, I have a friend that he asked me, he's like, are your magic powers or is your soul in your chain or something? I never take it off.
I remember.
Ever.
Oh, that's
I
so
wear this
funny.
literally every day. And people are like, how do you make it work? Because it's so big and it's gaudy and it's whatever. But like, I don't know. Like, this is my go-to piece.
I remember that. I think like about a year ago. It's been maybe probably a year. I did not realize you had it you know, like all the time, but I really like this piece. So you're like, it must be superpower.
It must be a superpower. I don't know. And it's scary because one time I was like, oh please, I can live without it. I could not wear it, and I lost it for like a day, and I thought I was gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, maybe these are my powers.
Oh my gosh, you felt naked.
I felt so naked.
Oh no.
Yeah, I felt really bad. But
so that's so funny because that kind of like linked to my like one of my last question where I was wanted to go really deep and ask you if you have a fashion accessory or a piece of clothes that you feel has like super special power. Like I used to have a shirt that I was wearing in every audition. I swear when I wear this shirt, I felt like I always had like callbacks and stuff. Like, what is your this guy. I thought you might have already answered.
Like that's it.
This is it.
Okay. This is it.
If you see Leydi on the street, you know, like if you want a little bit of a power, it's all in this necklace.
Be careful, hey, don't
I think that you were such a delight. It was so much fun to get my little petite H.
Oh man, my petite little H designer.
Positive. It's about body.
It is positive. Hey man,
this is how we're gonna qualify. Oh, by the way, I think, and you tell me if you. I'm an ex with long legs.
Yes.
Right?
I would say that, yes.
Yeah. So that's how we're gonna go with this show. That's how we're gonna call ourselves. We're just gonna identify ourselves with our. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I think that now you deserve the reward.
Finally. You know, it takes only 7 hours to get here now.
Yes. And I hope that at home you enjoy this conversation with Leydi, and don't forget to comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Ah, she speaks French. Au revoir.
Hey guys, let's quickly go over some trendy ways to accessorize a few of Chantal's approved list items. I'm going to talk about 3 of the styles that I think are really super cute and I would love to wear myself. The neon green skater dress is flirty, it is airy, it's great for running errands. I think it's just a very versatile dress for most of the body shapes. I've paired it with a nice terracotta bag and a flat, nice gold flat, which I think is amazing. All together, it just looks like a really fun and ready to head out the door outfit. The second one is the sheer tie sleeve multicolor embroidered top. I think this is great for layering. I absolutely 100% vouch for layering. I love it. I put it together with a short and a really cute heel, pop of color to bring back one of the colors in the top. I think it will be really amazing with a red lip. This is great to, you know, you wear a blazer over it, take it to work, and then go out and play. You know, it's just very versatile, very beautiful. I like it for more of a V or an H-shaped body. You know, if you're very boxy in shape and kind of have a boyish build. It's great to show some skin, but not too much on top, and then have really pretty short to just show off those little gams. It's just a great outfit. The last one is the tie front guy, the baby blue one with the ruffles at the sleeves. Well, it's sleeveless, but it's got like a little detail up there at the shoulder. I think it's gorgeous. It is easy. It looks super classy. I paired it with one of those woven detail bags and a strappy shoe. I'd put this together as the model has with like a nice tight, slim black pants. And I think this is great for like an A shape. Let's bring volume back up top and keep the bottom very slim for a more balanced look. The colors are very monotone, but the little pop of baby blue is very beautiful. I would wear this out for a date. It's just like, I don't know, maybe dinner or meeting the parents. This is just a really great outfit. It's really cute and a little bit more upscale. Okay, that's my input. Thank you.
You can try it.
Maybe you want to put it on for me? Don't hurt yourself now.
Hold on. Let's see.
And make me look cute.
Is this leave it long enough? Let's see. Hold on. Come this way. Okay. Do it like this. Hold on, girl.
All right, girl.
I don't know if this is working out for me. Nah. Hold on. Wait. This is not working out. Wait. We're gonna do
Lady Urbaez.
I know. You're gonna cut all this out. All this is getting cut out. Okay, hold on.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
You're working with my hair?
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. I think I have something in mind. There you go. Right. No, it's not working. I'm sorry. I'm not a hairdresser. I like colors. I like to design.
She's not perfect. Yes, she's one of us. She's one of us.
so hard.
I know it's like pressure, right? It's not that easy.
No, but you know
anyway.
what? Because
I work
you
it
need
only
the
one
wide
way.
ones.
Oh, I work it like this. I think that's what I do. Something like this.
That's what I was thinking, but it needs to like hold.
And then I put the hair up. It's too
okay,
complicated. I will. Next, I
You
will.
didn't set me up for success. Where
I
are the bobby
did.
pins? Where's
I know,
the
I know.
pig?
It's true. I'm
Where
missing.
are all the things?